Listen, motherfuckers, this is the only disclaimer or warning or anything like that you motherfuckers are gonna get. So you stopped at my channel and you see that it says Jay's opinion. So if you don't like it, don't watch it. You can leave right now and fuck you and your fat ass mama and your one-legged dog and your ugly ass wife and your cross-eyed grandma. This next reaction says woman cheated thinking husband was cheating. Okay, let's get to it. Remember, my reactions are on the point. I stop, I pause, I talk. That's what I do. If you don't like it, you can stop and pause and move somewhere else. And refer to my intro.
Please be seated.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello.
This is a case of Dark versus Bailey.
Thank you, Jerome. Good day, everyone. Good day. Mr. Dark, you say the defendant is a promiscuous liar who broke your heart 4 years ago, stepping out on your then relationship.
Uh-oh. She broke your heart 4 years ago. She already did it to you. Listen, man, if you let them do it to you once, they'll do it to you twice, man. Good looking on that tie, man. That's a nice tie, right? Look at her. Let's see what old she-devil looking like. That look on her face look like, I did it, so what, and he can't get over it. Yeah, nah, he ain't gonna get over it. Let's get to it.
You admit to having a one-night stand with her 2 years ago, but are furious Ms. Bailey is now claiming you fathered her 11-month-old son, which you say is impossible. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Bailey, you say Mr. Dark is a deadbeat who knows full well he is your son Jameer's father. You claim there is no way anyone but Mr. Dark could have fathered your son. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Dark, why would you call Ms. Bailey a promiscuous liar?
Your Honor, I've been knowing Miss Bailey for probably about 7 or 8 years, and she's had a history of things like this. And I'm just gonna tell you a little bit about myself and Miss Bailey. We was in a relationship for about 4 years.
Okay.
Everything was okay. Everything was pretty good. When I first met her, we had some good conversations about establishing us a family and probably having kids, things like that. We lived together at that
Hey, bro, are you drunk? Dude look like he might
time.
be drunk.
I left
He look like he might be drunk.
to go out of town to do some work. I was working out of town, out of state, as a matter of fact. I went to Florida to do some work in Florida. While I was going to Florida to do some work, I talked to Miss Bailey about almost every day. I was gone for about 3 or 4 days, you know, telling me how much she loved me, how much she missed me, and vice versa. I was telling her the same thing.
She looking like that's a lie. I ain't told your black ass how much I love you, how much I miss you. She looking like that's a lie.
Because
It's in the eyes, Chico. It's in the eyes.
we was in love with each other from my understanding.
Nah, you was in love. Your understanding.
But when I come back, she was doing her best friend's hair at the house. So I came in from work, gave her a kiss, whatever, you know, told her that I was gonna walk to the store for a second to grab some things. When I left out of the door to go to the store, her best friend came running out of the door to like, hey, Terrence, wait up for a second, I'm gonna go to the store with you.
Oh, did she bust her out? Did she be your girlfriend's? Look at me jumping the gun, but I believe that's what it is. Her friend probably busted her out.
So, you know, I thought that was kind of strange, like, why'd you know? But anyway, we went on to the store. Well, while we was going to the store, her friend started to tell me a story. She was like, well, I just want to tell you something. She was like, well, the whole time that you was gone, she was cheating on you.
Her best friend told you that?
Told you. That's how I go down. That's how I go down. Listen, I'm telling you, you gotta watch your friends. You gotta watch your friends. Not to say that she was wrong for putting her nose in people's business, but you know, karma's a bitch, and what's ever done in the dark comes to the light. The Bible tells us that. Let's get to it.
Best friend told me, yes, ma'am.
And I only did it because I thought you was cheating on me.
I only did it because I thought you was cheating on me. Listen, anyone out there, male or female, if someone is cheating on you and you believe that, you need to leave. Why are you gonna sit there? Because there are all kinds of other things at play. I'm not gonna say too much, but what I will say is that, are you willing to put your life in danger? Remember, there is such a thing as AIDS and HIV, STDs, and all those kind of things. So if you think someone has been with someone else, why would you even bother and waste your time, put yourself in that situation? Let's get to it.
Okay, but.
So you admit you cheated on him?
I did.
Okay, and so your best friend told on you?
Yep.
What happened to your relationship with Miss Bailey at that point?
I tried to work past it again because of the.
There's your mistake right there. It's time to get out, man. It's time to get out, man. It's time to get out and run. There's too many women out there for you to have to deal with that. There's someone out there that will be faithful to you. Someone. And, don't limit yourself to one race. There's all kinds of races, all kinds of people. I don't care if she's in a wheelchair, crippled blind, and can't hear, but if she's gonna be faithful with you, that's a better woman to meet than someone who out there gonna be out there cheating on me. That's right. Facts.
The things that we had already discussed of us being a family and us, trying to work things out, possibly us getting married or whatever the case may be, but I tried to work it past for about approximately a year or so, but I just couldn't take it.
Nope. It's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. Listen, we all been cheated on, man. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna expose myself here. I mean, when it happened to me, bro, brother, I was smart enough to get out. I didn't stay for any period of time. I left immediately. My daddy taught me better than that. Get up out of there. But even though I got up out of there, I had to sit in my mind and go, man, picturing somebody hitting my girl from the back, picturing somebody sucking on somebody's or giving her oral copulation, picture all these different positions, and I left. I can only imagine what you thinking about sitting there laying up in the bed next to her. No, bro. That's a no, bro. It's time to go, bro.
I couldn't deal with it no more.
And so how is it you came back together? Because Jameer is 11 months old, so that something else had to happen.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
We never stopped. We never stopped dealing with each other along the way. Even though we separated, we still occasionally seen each other every, like 2.
Okay, so here's the thing about this. In this situation, and women do it too, right? There are certain men, and women that will break up with the person they've been with, but they still like the sexual benefits, but they totally become emotionally disconnected, but they can use their body and go back and get their nut off or get their climax on. You know what I mean? For me, I'm not one of that because I'm emotionally invested, so I can't separate the two. I mean, I can if that's how we started and that's what our relationship was. But once you get me on an intimate level emotionally, and I'm talking about building a family with you, I can't do that. But some people can. And, he may have slipped up and, and dropped seed. You know what I mean?
2, 3, maybe every 2 months, 3 months or so.
What's dealt with each other mean?
We still seen each other occasionally.
Seen each other and had sex, or
Yes,
just
ma'am.
seen each other
Still
and
was
said
having
hello?
unprotected sex sometimes. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay. So you kept having sex until
2016.
It was like early March.
you have sex and you didn't use protection?
No.
ma'am.
When was Jameer born?
November 13th.
And you're saying the last time you were really intimate was around in March?
Yes.
If Jameer's birth date is November 13, 2016, then that means the conception window would be February 17th to February 24th, 2016.
Right.
And you said
But I
you
had-
all weren't intimate until March.
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
And she had
February.
early.
I'm sorry?
And she
I
had
had
early.
him early, like I was due November 30th.
Oh, what, a 30th? Okay.
Yeah.
So what you're saying, Mr. Dark, is this doesn't add up.
No, ma'am. No kind of way.
Because you weren't intimate until at least the second week of March. And
The first week, around the 6th or 7th of March.
So with the calculation and the date she's using, Mr. Dark, you're saying this pregnancy would only been 8 months.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
you believe she was already pregnant when you
Yes,
all
ma'am.
were intimate in
She
March.
had to be already pregnant.
Man, that's some cold shit if she did that. I mean, but she already cold as a motherfucker, right? Because he out on the road getting the bag, getting money, to provide, and she laying on her back looking at the ceiling while he gone. Well, he cheating, I'm gonna do it anyway. No, that was just in you. You wanted to do that anyway. You know what I mean? So let's get to it though.
And so I guess I was just a crutch.
Whatever. Like
Yes, ma'am.
You feel like you were a crutch.
Yes, ma'am, because from the beginning, I was there at the hospital when Jameer was born, even with my doubts, because in the back of my mind, I didn't never want to feel like, okay, he really was my son and I didn't do the things that I was supposed to do as a father. I was there when he was born. The onesies and stuff that he took home,
Okay, so
I
why
bought
did
for
you
them.
sign the birth
Pampers,
certificate?
the Pampers that he had,
Oh, shut your ass up with them fake ass tears. Listen, fellas, don't be a sucker. Don't fall for none of that. Although the baby might be his, I mean, on some real stuff, the baby do kind of look like the nose looked like his in that last picture. But at the end of the day, bro, the fact of the matter is, when he said he was just a crutch, man, of course, good guys are always end up being the crutches, because they like the ones that's gonna run them ragged, have them running down the street. You know what I mean? And doing whatever they say do. But the good guys, we give in. I'm not gonna say, well, I'm somewhat of a good guy, but I ain't stupid enough to fall for the okie doke. Anyway, you can't let these women use you. I don't believe none she's saying, them fake ass tears, none of that. You know what I mean? But honestly, I do hope the baby's his, because he invested it. You know what I mean? But if it's not, then it's not God's will, and it'll be a blessing either way.
Bailey, what are you feeling in this moment?
Like,
What's
I don't-
upsetting you?
And the reason why I signed the birth certificate, to answer your question, is because you told me at the hospital that if I didn't sign it right then I
No,
wouldn't
I
have
did
another
not.
opportunity to sign it.
You-
That's what you told me right there at the hospital.
No, I didn't. You didn't have to sign it. I didn't force you to sign it. You
If
signed
I
it on your
didn't sign it,
own.
what was gonna happen? He won't have your last name. You won't get to sign it. Did you not say that?
Okay, but
Okay, you know you
I
said
did
that.
not say
Lying, your lying ass. Look at you. Don't nobody care about them weak ass tears.
that. No, I did not. I said, okay, if you don't sign it, okay, that's on you.
That's on you. That's on you. He won't have your last name. Oh, that's like saying, I just did a little bit. He just put the head in. It's the same thing. It's like rationalization and forgetting the obvious. You know, like you forgot what you said to this man while he was in the hospital. That's scandalous and that's shady.
What is upsetting you in this moment, Miss Bailey?
Because
Tell
he
the
know
court.
that it is his son. Like, my baby look exactly like him.
It's upsetting you because he's denying him?
Yes. You don't understand. I have
but
3
that's-
other
this is- you
kids
do this
that I
to
take
yourself.
care of by myself.
Right. And you've had this same problem previously.
Ooh, you had the same problem previously and you knew this, bro? Come on, man. You got to take some blame too, bro. Let's get it.
Okay, but I made sure that I wasn't gonna do it again. Like, I made sure that you was gonna be the only person.
Miss Bailey, have you been in a paternity situation before?
I have. With my ex.
You have?
Yes.
With your ex. So one of your other children, there was a paternity question surrounding that.
Yes.
And you got it resolved? It was determined
That he wasn't.
the biological father. Do you know who your child's biological father is? That
Yes.
child, you do know.
Yes.
So I feel sorry for the kids. You know what I mean? I do feel sorry for the kids. So, you know, at the end of the day, it's really, truly about the kids. It's not about the adults, because everybody's to blame. He has his share of blame. I just don't like triflingness, whether it comes from a man or a female. Let's get to it.
Yes, I do.
So now history is repeating itself in this moment for you.
Yes, it is.
If you want more episodes of Paternity Court,
All right, let's see if they actually tell us who the baby's father is. Let's see if we get to that. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward. So I do this live, remember?
My conception date is February 24th.
Now
Now,
he's-
do you know who your child's biological father is? That
Yes.
child, you do know.
Yes, I do.
So now history is repeating.
pregnant with his
Oh, now
child.
he's... Girlfriend.
Okay, what would you like to tell the court?
Well, first,
So, okay, so now apparently we got someone else pregnant by him, right? And standing up next to him. So I don't know if he's denying the baby because he's now in relationship with her, or he's really questioning it now. You know what I mean? But you were in a trifling situation, right? And if you happen to produce a child out of that, you need to stand up and be a man about it. Be a man about the shit, you know what I mean? Let's hear what this young lady have to say. But I do want to get to whose father the child is, or if it's his child or not, because, you know, this is a reaction video, you know what I mean?
Personal opinion. I don't feel like the baby looks like him. That's just my personal opinion.
So you do not feel like there.
Of course she gonna say that. She probably hoping the baby don't look like him. To me, honestly, bro, I think the baby do look like the dude, no cap. But of course, it's another mouth she ain't gotta feed or help, or his money ain't gotta go through the feed.
There is a physical resemblance.
No.
What else do you know about the paternity situation?
Well, my due date is November 19th. My conception date is February 24th.
Oh, and we're now 1 year later, but what you're saying is that you have a similar due date
Yes.
as the one that was presented for Jameer, as when Jameer was born.
Yes.
Listen. I'm no mathematician. You know, I smoke a whole lot of motherfucking weed, but it's not that far off. I mean, me having 5 sisters, and you know what I mean? I don't go by that. I want to get to the DNA test, you know what I mean? Because all this speculation and we trying to add up numbers. Look at her face. She just, you know, she looked like she another psycho. I hate to judge her, but she looked like, you know, if this baby yours, I'm gonna stab you in your sleep. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's get to it. Let's find and get the results, because this is a reaction channel. I'm not gonna be here all day. Okay, she crying. Let's see what she crying about.
Want that for your son?
No, I don't.
Yes, I knew there was something more behind the tears. And this situation is painful enough, but I've done this long enough to know that there was more behind the tears you're feeling. And even maybe some of the accusations Mr. Dark has testified to in terms of your choice in partners, what you've been through. It's difficult when you don't have your parents.
Yes.
Jerome, I'm ready for the results.
Yeah, I'm ready for results too, man. Again, it's about the kid, and yeah, man, it's about the kid, man.
These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics, and they read as follows. If you need Paternity Court, call us at 855-883-6223. In the case of Dark versus Bailey, when it comes to 11-month-old Jameer Dark, it has been determined by this court. Mr. Dark, you are the...
I knew it. Look at that nose. Look at the nose, man. Look at the nose, man. Anyway, let's get to it.
father. You are the father.
Yeah, man. Stand up and be a man. Anyway, listen. I'm not going to go too much further in this, but it's like this. It's always about the kids. You have to be careful who you partner with. You have to be careful. And, you know, just this whole mystery of whether it's the kid, his kid or not, that's something that should have never really transpired, because the minute he found out that she was unfaithful to him, he should have departed. You know what I mean? And we do this, and it's happened so much amongst all of us as human beings. We go back and forth, some of it for emotional connection, but some of it strictly for just, you know, in need of intimacy. When I say intimacy, I'm talking about the physical kind, when we really should be focused on the mental and the whole enchilada. If somebody's with you emotionally, they should be with you physically. And they can't love you if they're out there cheating on you. And you can't be one unit if they're out there cheating on you. That's why you got to move forward, right? But anyway, it's about the kid. This is just Jay's opinion. You can like it or not, subscribe or not.